Global supply chains are undergoing a massive realignment. Billions in institutional capital are actively flowing into Central and Eastern Europe, seeking the operational stability of nearshoring and the localized capacity for advanced manufacturing. At the geographic center of this activity sits Hungary. Positioned squarely between Western Europe and the Balkans, it provides rapid access to key transit corridors and offers a highly skilled, specialized technical workforce. But this influx of capital is not chasing simple commercial real estate. Investors are targeting highly complex, resource-intensive asset classes, specifically hyperscale data centers and massive industrial development plots. Securing these high-yield assets has become an urgent, core requirement for any viable global investment strategy. Deploying capital across borders, however, introduces intense friction. The most lucrative opportunities in these markets are often wrapped in hidden structural complexities that can easily derail a project. A prime site is worthless if infrastructure fails. Deals collapse due to ambiguous power grids, insufficient water, or broken fiber links. Even if utilities hold up, regulatory environments freeze projects. Investors must navigate rigid zoning and structural hurdles for clean titles. Entering this market armed only with capital and a top-down strategy is deeply dangerous. Without precise, ground-level technical execution, blind spots multiply rapidly. When international investors proceed without board-ready, localized analysis, their capital is left exposed to unacceptable and unquantifiable liability. This specific tension is why NUVIA Consulting exists. They are a specialized advisory firm built directly to resolve these exact localized infrastructural and legal hurdles. With an operational footprint spanning from their UK presence directly to their execution headquarters in Budapest, they provide a continuous bridge between Western capital markets and highly localized execution. Their methodology is entirely proactive. NUVIA initiates aggressive site origination and exhaustive technical vetting long before a single term sheet is ever drafted. Their primary function is to take an opaque, highly complex local market and distill it down into clear, actionable, institutional-grade intelligence. For resource-heavy asset classes like data centers and advanced logistics hubs, NUVIA conducts a microscopic level of ground-level vetting. This involves physically mapping essential inputs. They verify redundant power feeds and plot exact routing of high-speed fiber optics for seamless connectivity. Simultaneously, they validate and coordinate heavy industrial water supply, ensuring it is available on demand to support intensive operations alongside those massive power requirements. Verifying these specific physical metrics is not a secondary checklist. It is the absolute non-negotiable foundation of any viable cross-border asset. To systematically neutralize transactional risk, NUVIA deploys their proprietary 3 pillars framework. The first pillar is due diligence, exposing hidden encumbrances and generating actionable mitigation paths. The second is legal and structuring, ensuring clean titles and building secure entities. The final pillar is transaction advisory, orchestrating the final deal and structuring agreements for institutional decision-making. Together, these proprietary pillars interlock to create a proactive, technical safeguard for high-value cross-border investments. This rigorous framework is backed by hard data and an advisory team with over 25 years of cumulative field experience. This track record is defined by its physical and transactional scale, over 120 advised transactions and 383 marketed hectares of development land. Through this meticulous execution, they have secured deep institutional trust, currently advising over 150 international clients across complex asset and wealth management portfolios. Modern infrastructure and cross-border real estate markets are utterly unforgiving to assumption, guesswork, or a generic strategy. NUVIA Consulting provides the technical execution required to navigate these markets with clarity, because at this scale of investment, clarity is not optional.